guys, so we did our monthly Costco haul. My battery died, so now we're gonna redo it. Forget the baby with trains. We didn't really stock up. We kind of bought for the month. Our fridge is bare. I'll show it to you before and after pics, but it is bare. So let me show you what we got. We spent $619. So for the 3-year-old, we've just found that when we buy the big bag of veggie straws, they go through it in a couple days. Everybody wants to eat them. We don't mind if everybody shares, but then they're gone. So we wanted to get that to kind of have a little bit more control over his snacking. We got one thing of Boston lettuce. It stays really fresh in there. Guys, just a disclaimer really quick. When I show you what we buy, we eat our fruits and vegetables a certain way. We eat berries, then we eat bananas, and we'll eat oranges, and then we eat pears if we get pears, which they didn't have any, and then we eat like apples and stuff like that. So our fruits and veg will last 2 to 3 weeks, but we do it intentionally how like we feed it to the boys. But we got one bag of mix. So these are zucchini and squash. We'll use the zucchini for one meal and the squash for another. So that'll be 2 nights of vegetables. One bag of pistachios. One thing of mandarins. And these, if you put them in the fridge, last fine. They're fine. One box of tomatoes. We got them a little firmer because I don't want them to all ripen at the same time. A bag of Gala apples. These will be the last thing we eat. And then this, I know it looks weird. This is beets. So I really like beets on the side of my salad. So my mom and I got a box to share with my sisters to like try it before we committed to a whole thing of it. Broccoli, if I feed everybody, we use a whole bag. If half the people come, we'll use half a bag. We got some bananas, one bunch. I like this artesian lettuce better. We'll do burgers with it, like bunless burgers. But I also like that it's more crunchy lettuce and not like the soft, like wilty lettuce. One bag, or one container of strawberries. And then we did get 2 of the little creamer baby potatoes. And the reason is I have a corned beef that we'll do with one. And then the second one, when we do our seafood boil, we'll use a bag for that. I got 2 pineapples. We'll wait a little bit on those. And then before we jump back up, this is a perfect pesto guacamole dry rub. So actually you can see on the picture down here at the bottom that you can either do spices on one side or it's a guac bowl. And it's nice and heavy, so it'll stay cold too if it's chilled. So we got that. That was like $22. I got the applesauces. Both little boys eat that. And this was their other snack that I picked them up. This is goldfish. I liked because it was smaller. And then we did get some fruit snacks. Those will last more than 1 month. That'll be a couple months. And then I did get one bag of these organic juice bars. They're 68 bars and it's just fruit juice. I thought getting ready for summer. And then we were out of our containers for making meals. So we got one candy grape, one container of red seedless grapes, one blackberry, one raspberry, 2 blueberry, and then peppers. I made those pepperoni pizza ones, and now I think I'm just going to do loaded, like the regular way where I cut the tops off and put sausage and ham and pepperoni and, you know, I'll make cheese and everything, and I'll make these like pizza peppers. They were so, so good. I got one bag of asparagus, 2 mushroom. I'll cook with one, and I always like to stuff one, so I just crave it for some reason. One container of garlic because I'm almost out. Now you see 3 cans of tomato sauce, so that is 105 ounces, guys. I will use all 3 of them, and I'm gonna prep some mean lasagnas, and I think my family's going to too. They'll help with like the meat or the sausage. So we're gonna do a bunch. That's kind of why I needed the trays, but I was all out of my tomato sauce. Those are like $3.29 for that huge container. Where else? One thing of cheese sticks, then these mozzarella sticks. I like to make caprese salads or eat those or make the little skewers. One butter because my butter stash is getting low. I have unsalted butter. And then 2 boxes of these whole milk Stonyfield yogurts. Both my little boys eat these. My husband wanted to try this pimento cheese. We got one huge thing of gorgonzola. So like at Publix, for like just like a wedge of this, like this big, we'll say, would be like $6 or $7. And we got this whole thing for $8.15. So we got one of those. We got some Baby Bells, a sour cream, mini avocados. The baby will eat the avocados. So, and it's a little bit of sea salt and black pepper, which is fine. He can have that. Organic, so we can make toast, but the bag came open. Some of our, we love these cheese with crackers. And then this is a thing of feta. Now I know there's like a Pinterest thing that I saw where I think you take like basil or spinach, tomato, garlic, and feta, and you bake it, and then you add cooked pasta to it. It looks so good. So I'm gonna try it. And you can always freeze feta. So I'll freeze feta. I got another thing of this dressing, this Olive Garden Italian dressing. I use this for salads, but I also use it for pasta salad. When I make it, it is so good, and I don't have to season it. I got a double thing of Cholula bottle. These were $4 off. This is like a guilty pleasure. I love these. So these will go in the closet. We got some pierogies for the kids. And then we didn't get much meat because we're getting our cow. It comes in 2 weeks. So I needed ground beef for a couple meals, and I was just gonna buy the sirloin burgers, but now I'm just like, I'll wait and do that later in the month. We did get one thing of hot dogs when my nephews and stuff, and when we grill, we like to cook some hot dogs, and I actually like Kirkland's. And then they get me every time with the samples. Do you have a problem with the samples? I do. But these burnt ends, I saw it on someone's TikTok, and they said they were so juicy and so good. So I don't like to cook when I get back from Costco, but I work the next 2 days. So I figured for my husband, he can make pierogies for the kids, give them some burnt ends. And then this was a beef carving with au jus and onion, bacon, jam. So he can heat these up. These will be like the next 2 nights. And it'll just be, I know they're both beef, but I didn't care. So we figured this will be dinner, and then I'll cook Wednesday and Thursday, and I'll prep because then I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's what those are for. Oh, and since we're here, they had, for how much were these shorts? $12.99? No, I think they were less. $13.99. Yeah. $13.99. So I got my husband, oops, the light. Sorry. So these were like $13 or $14 at Costco. So I got him a black, gray, blue, and khaki. He was there of the shorts for summer to give him some fresh shorts. That's a great price. Now, these I did not get at Costco. These are from BJ's. So I have a Costco card. My sister has a BJ's card. My mom has a Sam's Club card, so we can get everything. And this is one thing that we really like are the chicken tenders, and you can make these buffalo or whatever. They're great in an air fryer. And then we have chicken nuggets from Costco. We get the chicken nuggets, which we have 2 things, so we're good on like little sides like that. We'll put those in salads, just eat them. And then I got one bread, regular bread that we do sandwiches or grilled cheese. And then I got 3 2-packs of these Udis gluten-free. This is a heavier bread because I'm going to take all of these probably Wednesday, and I'm gonna make silken tofu French toast. I will show you that recipe. My mom always did it. She makes the silken tofu with egg and all the seasonings and did the French toast, and they were so fluffy and so good. So that's what I'm doing for this, and I'm gonna stick it in the freezer. We also got 2 bags of Scoop chips, a bag of Doritos, and a bag of Himalayan salt chips. So we took my mom, let me turn this around. We took my mom, and then we also took my sister's list, and we ran out of room in the car. I knew we weren't gonna, this was like it, with her stuff as well. So we're just like, we're not gonna be able to fit anything else in the car. So my husband at some point might have another Costco haul because we need kitty litter. It's a huge bag. Diapers, it's a huge box, so we just didn't have the room to get everything. So he'll go back another day, probably this week, or I'll go with him, and we'll show you another very small, it won't be food haul, it'll be like incidentals and things like that. So maybe toilet paper, we'll see. But yeah, that's our haul. And I will show you like our fridge. is almost bare. Like this is going to the chickens, and I have a couple egg bites left, but like all of our stuff is gone. And these are some leftovers that we need to get rid of. So yeah, it was time. So that's it, guys. We'll see you next time with a brand new video. Bye.